right, so last we left the group. They had started off in Rexentrim, where they were discussing at a tavern their plans on how to go about their mission to find the missing Catherine Tversky. Discussing how best to get to Palmaflora to meet up with Captain Thomas Morley, who was to take them to the island of Sudakoto. Zilch paused for a moment and then perhaps had some sort of an epiphany that they could find Captain Morley instead in Port Damali, as long as they could get there by tomorrow. Realizing just how far away Palmaflora or Port Damali are from Rexentrim, he took them to see his supervisor at the Cobalt Soul Archive, Archivist Cathadoc, who let the group make use of the Cobalt Soul Archive's teleportation circle that would take them directly to the sister library in Port Damali. The group took advantage of this. Had some queasy stomachs on the arrival to Port Damali, but from there were able to find their way down to the Salty Sea Dog Tavern, where they were told that they could meet Captain Morley and his crew. Going into the tavern, they found a lively place filled with what looked to be probably sailors and working folk, and they were able to meet Captain Morley, a grung swashbuckler of sorts, and the rest of his crew, Lawrence, a plant folk, and a seemingly a Goliath with some red hair by the name of Hazelwood. They spent some time with the crew, got to know them, and were just leaving with a couple of the group members being intoxicated, although Nug was able to help himself out of that predicament. And they were on their way. It's getting towards the evening now, and they're on their way down to the ship, Donovan's Bounty, where they were going to spend the night and then leave port in the morning. So right now you find yourselves just outside of the Salty Sea Dog Tavern, on your way down to the docks. What do you guys like to do?
Well, I mean, oh no. What do you think, guys? I think we should just abandon this whole, basically this whole ordeal and do something completely different. What do you think?
What?
I'm kidding.
What?
Why?
I want to fuck with Chris a little bit. My bad.
Have you been drinking?
Hey, you guys, I'm not gonna get paid unless you come and I let you take you guys to this island.
Okay,
So
well,
you're coming with me.
You know what? Yes. Okay. Let's go back to the ship, and hopefully we can figure out where we're going and how far.
Are you
Let's go to the island.
afraid of the water there, Sven?
No, I have spent quite a bit of time on the water, actually.
Because I know someone who's afraid of the water, and there's no shame.
Well, I promise you, I have spent much time on a ship and on the water, so it is not something that I am afraid of. Plus, I can turn into an animal that can swim, so it's not a big deal to me.
And none of you
I'm
guys
not worried,
are gonna
and if
barf
I
on my
fall-
ship or nothing, right?
What's that?
None of you guys are gonna barf on my ship or nothing, right?
Well, it won't be me.
Yeah, probably not. We'll see.
And you guys will remember that Myrtle is pretty intoxicated at this point, and she's being gently carried by Hazelwood.
She pukes.
Okay. Hazelwood gently holds Myrtle so that she's able to puke off without getting it all over anyone, and kind of strokes your hair a little bit.
That is, that's good. At least somebody can take care of her. This is a good thing.
I'm glad you got that out of the way right now.
So am I.
What's your boat's name?
Well, we talked about this, remember? It's called Donovan's Bounty.
Oh, yeah. Why is it...
I will remind you not to ask about Donovan. And,
Sorry.
And Lawrence kind of goes...
All right, Beaker.
So you guys at this point have gotten down closer to the water. It's you're seeing a beautiful sunset take shape. The water is right on the western coast of Wildemount, and over the mountains you can see some mountains off in the distance. And the sun is starting to set behind them, and it's quite beautiful. It's nice and warm. You've got a nice warm ocean breeze coming in, and it's a nice evening.
Well, am I ever happy that we are away from the mainland? I quite like the coast much better.
Yeah, this place is beautiful.
Hey, any of you guys been here before? Sounds like this one has. What about the rest of you? First time at the water?
First time for me.
I forget.
does
I
all the
think you
water go?
said I would know it, but I don't think I've been there, right?
You haven't probably... Well, you may or may not have been to Port Damali, but being from Port Zune, that's farther south, yeah, you're right on the coast. You're in a very similar but much smaller city, yeah.
Right, I'm looking at it on the map now. Oh, good point. I probably should put the map on for people to see. Rip. My bad.
Yeah, so you're from the water there, big guy?
Yes.
Which big guy are you talking to?
Yeah, there's a few of us.
A big Dragonborn man.
Aye. From Zoo.
Oh yeah, Port Zune, I've been there. Yeah, you got a lot of factories down there, but it's still pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're getting close. You can. Well, I'm down here behind. Well, actually, here, look, here. This is what I'm talking about. This was that boat I was telling you about. That stupid name. It's called the Ball Eater. That's that right here.
What did you call it?
It's called the Ball. Look, it's right on the side. It's called the Ball Eater.
Seems like an odd
like,
name for a ship.
It seems like there's been some pampering with the with the name. Might not have been the Ball Eater the whole time, but that's quite funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an interesting name.
And you can see there is a half elf, probably in his late 20s. He's got curly blonde hair, and what looks like it was probably once like a really nice fine silk shirt, but it's relatively soiled and kind of ripped up, and he's down at the base of this one, and you can see up on the deck, just walking down towards him is an older turtle with an eye patch on.
Just for the record, the half-elf is currently not killing anybody ever, correct?
Yeah, I can't imagine he's ever killed anyone.
That half-elf looks like a little bitch.
Dainty. He's probably a nice guy, though.
Very, very dainty, yes. I don't think he fights many people.
Are you talking about me?
Yes. Come and fight me.
What? Well, I don't want to do that.
Go about your way. Go about your way.
He's just kidding. Don't worry. He's just kidding.
I'm just kidding. It's my sense of humor. Sorry. I'm not from here.
You're just.
He has a very even keel delivery. You just gotta wait for it.
And at this point, the turtle has come down the gangplank towards where he is, and he says, Good evening. How are you folks doing tonight?
Oh, I'm just doing delightful. How are you?
Oh, pretty great.
Just about ready to head out.
Oh, very nice. Where are you going this time?
Well, we're going down to Nicodromus to hopefully meet up with the ship's owners.
Oh, that's very exciting. Well, I hope you have a wonderful trip down there.
Thank you kindly. Come on, Marius. We got more work to do. And they turn around and go up the gangplank.
They were
For the
delightful.
record, that was flawless.
Yeah, that was amazing. Not gonna lie,
I
that was
tried.
awesome. Well done.
Practiced. So you guys keep going. Well, come on. You know, we're gonna talk to these jerk offs all day. The real story's down here. And he takes you a little bit further down the dock, and you lay eyes on Donovan's Bounty. So this is a smaller ship than the Ball Leader that you just saw. That Ball Leader was a 3-mast ship. This one's smaller, just 2 masts. This ship looks like it has been through some things. The wood is gray and old, and you see a lot of kind of patchwork repairs on the hull. Looking at the sails, one of them, the slightly smaller one, is it's an off-white, and it looks relatively torn up. Still serviceable, but it's pretty ratty. The other one, the larger sail, looks to be in better condition, except for one thing. The top half or so of it seems to match the other sail, but the bottom half is a deep red with it looks like part of an emblem on it, and it's kind of diagonally sliced across. So it looks like this is actually 2 sails that have been stitched together to form one working sail. The ship looks seaworthy, but it is a fixer-upper.
With all due respect there, Captain, I don't think this ship is going to make it past the dock.
You'd be surprised. This ship will get you places. I know she doesn't look like much, but yeah, Donovan's Bounty. She's small. She's fast. She's flighty. Yeah, we're gonna get there just fine. Don't you worry about that. I've been all the way out to Darktoll with this thing.
Looks like
I
it's
guess
survived a few battles at least. That's promising.
Well, I
guess so,
ain't
yes.
never really been in any battles with it. You know, I prefer to just move along at a quicker pace, and rather than I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I just hightail it out of there if it looks like there's gonna be trouble. But maybe the previous owners.
Okay.
Anyway, come on aboard. And so as you guys get real close, you can see that there is actually someone else on the ship. It looks to be a teenage boy with blonde hair, human, and he sees you guys coming, and he puts his hand up to wave and says, "Hi, sir. I've got everything ready to go." And Morley says, "Yeah, this kid up here, this is part of my crew as well. This is Tycho. He's my intern. I found him. He was out on the streets looking for a handout, and I said, I'm not gonna give you no money, but you wanna come learn how to do some stuff? You can live on my ship. I ain't paying him nothing, but he's not that good at his job, so it's all right."
Does he at least get fed?
"Oh yeah, we feed him. We feed you good, don't we, Tycho?" Yeah, sir. Yeah, you feed me good. Yeah, see? come on aboard. I will give you the tour.
I love tours.
Permission to board, sir.
Yeah, I just said come on board. Like, you don't gotta ask. I just told you.
Roger that.
All right, come on. So he takes you up, and yeah, there is nothing fancy going on here at all, but there are some barrels around. There's the 2 masts. It seems like a nice enough ship. It's just its best times are behind it. He walks you through and shows you where the anchor is up on the front, and in the back near where the steering wheel is, there are two ballistas that rotate. So if we get in any trouble, I ain't got no cannons. Cannons are expensive and heavy, but these ballistas do the trick. If there's some kind of sea monster coming at us, we'll just plug them with these things. And here, come on down below. And he takes you below deck. And there's really just the one deck down below. There's a larger storage area in the middle, and he takes you towards the back and shows you that there's kind of a meeting room with a bedroom off to the side of that. That's his. And you notice in the meeting room, in the center of the room, it's hard to tell what it is. It's covered in a sheet. It's probably 4 or 5, about 4 or 5 feet tall, and it almost kind of looks like it's dome shaped on the top, and probably 5 feet in diameter as well. But it's covered in a sheet, and he doesn't offer any information on what that is. But it is there in the middle of the room in the meeting room. And
I was gonna sneak over when he's not looking and just have a peek under the top, maybe.
Okay, make a stealth check.
This is where I get called a scurvy dog and get thrown overboard.
Not with a 24, you don't. So he takes you in there, and he's like, he's the first in, but then he turns around and he's all right, come on up to the front. I'll show you where you guys are gonna be sleeping. And as he kind of leads the group out, you kind of trail behind a little bit and go and peek under. And what you see is it's a round table. The wood of this thing, it's very, very nice. It's a deep cherry wood, much finer than anything else on Donovan's Bounty. And it looks like there's a clear marble top on it. You're able to tell it's marble, but it is mostly white. There's very little veining through it. And then the thing over the top that made it look like it was kind of domed is a crisscrossed arch. Kind of like if you were looking straight down on it from above, it would be like an X. So there's 2 arches there that crisscross, and you can see a sun and a moon. Actually, a sun and 2 moons on 2 moons on the one, and a sun on the other one.
Ooh. Well, I'm not gonna stare at it too long because I don't want to upset him. So I'll probably just drop the top and sort of run off and join the crew again.
Okay, perfect. So you meet up just as he takes you into the front, and yeah, so it's nothing too fancy up here, but there's some hammocks there. They're pretty comfortable. They do kind of shake around a little bit, so if you're gonna be getting seasick, then that's something you got to deal with. Maybe sleep on the floor or something. I don't know. Might not be as comfortable, but I don't want you barfing in here. And there's a number of hammocks tied up along the side. So there's like 4 on one side and 4 on the other. This is up in the lower deck at the very front of the ship. And it does look like there's a table in the middle here, and for eating at, and then another little table and some barrels and stuff off to the side that it seems like maybe food gets prepared there. So it's kind of an open communal area as well as where the sleeping would happen. All right, so that's it. It's nothing fancy, but she's mine, you know. This is where we're gonna be staying. It's not too long. It's like if we're going directly to Palmaflora, I got some stuff I gotta drop off at Palmaflora. That's gonna be like just over a day and a half trip to get there, and then from Palmaflora out to Sudakoto, that's like the better part of a day from there. So yeah, that's how long we're gonna be on. It's not that far, but yeah.
Well, that
Your
doesn't
ship
seem
is
too
very
bad.
nice, Mr. Morley.
Why, thank you. What'd you say your name again was?
I'm Elidyr. Sorry, I get nervous around new people.
Oh yeah, it's all good. You don't gotta be nervous around me. You seem cool to me, El. You guys make yourself comfortable. I'm gonna go up top and confer with my crew and make sure everything's ready to go, and then we'll leave in the morning. You can do whatever you want. You can come on or off if you wanna go out in the town or something. But I don't know. I'm leaving first thing in the morning, so make sure you get back here.
You did say we could sleep here, correct?
Yeah, go to sleep if you want. I don't care. Just you gotta sleep in one of those hammocks or on the floor, whatever you want.
Thank you.
No, is there anything that you would say to go and check out on the town since we have the night, or?
I mean, it's whatever you want.
adventurous?
I'm just gonna go to bed. We're leaving really early, so if you want to go get a drink or if you want to do some,
You know what?
some
I'm already
gambling or
quite
something.
buzzed, so
Yeah,
I'm already quite
honestly,
buzzed, so,
I'm
you
just
know
gonna go
what,
to sleep.
sleep's probably a good idea for me.
I'm curious. I'm gonna after I say that, I'm gonna cast detect magic. I just want to see what's going. If there's anything weird around here. Kind of curious.
Okay. Are you trying to hide that you're casting that, or?
No, I'm just straight up casting it.
Okay.
With all like.
What you
lights and
doing
stuff
over
and
there?
stuff.
What you
Oh,
doing
it's-
over there? You doing a little magic
blessing.
magic show
It's a
for us?
blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing.
All right. Well, I ain't hiding nothing. We got what is the range on that? 30 feet.
30 foot sphere. Yeah.
So
Just the essence
aside
of magic in the school of it. If there is any, that's all it is.
Okay. Really all you get right now from where you are is, aside from the stuff that you guys are carrying that is magic, the pistol that's on his hip. You get a little ping off of that.
Oh, cool. All right. I'll just nod in satisfaction. This is a good
How
ship.
long does that last for?
10 minutes. Concentration 10, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you guys need anything, let me know. I'm gonna be up top. You can go to sleep, or you can hang out, play some cards. There's some cards there. Whatever you want to do. There's some food. Help yourself to the food. Don't go nuts or nothing. But yeah, your trip's been paid for by your grandmother there. So all right, have fun. We'll see you in the morning. And he goes off. And Hazelwood and Lawrence were already up on the top deck.
I'm assuming Hazelwood would have deposited Myrtle somewhere.
Yeah, Hazelwood probably brought you guys down and set you guys, maybe set you down in one of the hammocks.
Okay, cool.
Well, he is certainly an interesting fellow.
Definitely. He's got an
Seems okay.
interesting little weapon on him, too. Very interesting.
Last time I checked, I don't shoot any guns, so.
Yeah,
Or
same here.
boomsticks, as
Not
I've heard
a
the small
fan.
kids call them.
What's interesting about it?
Oh, it's just he has a firearm. I think they call them boomstick on his hip. It was just interesting. You don't see them a lot outside of the Righteous Brand or the actual front lines. You see them, but you don't just see people walking around generally with them. And that one's magic, so yeah.
Well,
Now,
I'm sure
depending
he has
on
his
how
secrets.
depending on how lucid Myrtle is, she would have seen them around Hopperduke as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We probably will. How does Myrtle look right now?
Are we inside the boat?
all
right
of you, while all of you are talking, all you can kind of hear is a muffled bucket.
I'm gonna go over to Myrtle, actually, and say, "Do you want me to take away that headache?"
No, I need a bucket. And she just pukes. Apparently on you, because you're standing right there.
That's okay. That's not the first time that's happened.
It's not.
And if you were looking for a bucket, there is a little bucket around it, like a scrap bucket that you put like veggie peelings and stuff into.
I'm gonna kind of like pat her back and like help her, and then I'm gonna cast 5 points of lay on hands on her to cure poison.
Okay.
From the
So
alcohol.
Myrtle,
poisoning.
you suddenly sober up and feel way better.
I just pass out.
She had a big
I think
day.
she has the idea. I think she has the right idea.
She had a very big day. I think we all had a pretty big day.
Yeah.
And remember that like you didn't get the greatest sleep last night. The previous night's sleep was the business with presumably
Racism.
the guards at
Oh, right.
that was
Yeah.
just last night.
That's true. We were
Well-
probably all super tired.
Yes,
I
think
don't
that
even
time is,
sleep, guys.
That's true. That's the point. Man, elves are
elves.
cool.
Yeah,
Elves are cool.
going to bed.
Same.
So you're all just staying. None
Yeah,
of you are
too.
leaving the front, like the quarters there, the sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to go. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's not even the right place. We're good.
I'm gonna sleep on one of the bottom hammocks because I'm a big guy and I'm not taking off my armor. I'm sleeping in all of my armor.
Okay. And so everybody's going to sleep then?
Yep.
I was gonna look around the ship a little bit,
Yep, for sure.
just because I have like spare time.
Yep, you can do that. So everybody else starts to go to sleep, and Elidyr, you start to wander around the ship a little bit. Where would you like to go?
So like the sleeping quarters are in like the middle. Is that what you said? Or
They're
are
in
they
the
down
front.
bottom?
They're in the front, bottom. So there's two levels. There's the upper deck, and then below deck. There's only the two levels there. Sleeping quarters are at the very front. The meeting room and Morley's room are at the back. And then there's like a storage area in the middle where there's crates and things like that. And there are stairs leading up to the top deck at the front, in between where the sleeping quarters are and the storage area, and at the back between the Morley's room and the meeting
Two
area.
different rooms.
Yeah, so there's like at the back. There's stairs at the front and the back of the center storage area.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just like sort of mosey around a bit, and then probably just head up to the top of the deck, or maybe just find somewhere to just sit and watch the ocean, maybe for a bit.
Okay, so you do that. There's some spots there. There's some coiled rope, and there's some barrels and whatnot. There's some stuff that you could sit on, or you could just sit on the deck. You as you wander up, you see Hazelwood and Lawrence and Morley and Tycho kind of going about their business, doing some stuff, and slowly they all start to go back down below deck. Looks like they're probably turning in for the night, and it's dark at this point, and you can just sit out there and enjoy the warm ocean breeze at night. It's really nice. There's you see lights up on the city, and it's interesting. From this view, you can see the moon, and it's almost a full moon. The main moon. There's two moons in Exandria. Almost a full moon for the larger of the two, and it's a very bright night out on the water. But you see a lot of lights throughout the city as well. It looks pretty lively. You can hear some music off in the distance as well.
Yeah, I probably sit there for a bit, and then I say like a little prayer to myself, prayer for safe travels to the moon or something. I imagine it's probably really convoluted, Elvish or something.
Okay.
And then I'll whisper a little message through the sending earrings.
Did you get your ears pierced yet?
Oh shit! Did I get them pierced?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Not
God
yet.
damn it! Yeah, I look at them and I'm like, oh shit! I need to get them pierced. So I just put them down again. God damn it!
Okay. Are you still sitting out on the deck, or?
Yeah, I'll probably just sit up there and maybe just sleep up there because I don't really properly sleep. I don't need a hammock.
Yeah, just your meditation.
Yeah.
So as you're sitting out there on the deck, just kind of in your meditative state, looking out on the water, you hear a voice behind you. It says, "It looks good on you."
Yeah, I immediately jump up and grab my sword because I'm expecting.
So you turn around and you look, and you can see someone standing on the deck, leaning on the railing, just kind of looking out over the water. And, it looks like it looks like your lavender tiefling friend.
Oh, and I relax and put my sword away. I'm where have you been? You disappeared last time. How did you get here?
Well, I'm not really here, you know.
Oh. Right. Are you a ghost?
I'm an emissary of the Moonweaver.
Oh. Sorry, yeah, that makes more sense.
She says that she thinks you're a little worried, a little confused.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. You said to stay with these guys, but I don't. And we're meant to save this woman? Is that what the Moonweaver wants? Myrtle's mom?
The Moonweaver wants you to figure out for yourself what it is that you want. Who it is that you are. I don't think you really know, do you?
It's kind of hard. I've been traveling on my own for so long, it kind of feels a bit hopeless at this point. I don't even know what's happening with my family.
Are you frightened to find out?
And I sort of give a little nod.
Well, I think you've got the ability now to check in. I can tell you that they're nervous for you, but proud.
But what if I hear back and it's not good?
Well, you're really the only one that can answer that. You need to, well, you don't need to do anything, you know? We can all do whatever we want. Moonweaver thinks you're capable of finding out who you are and where you're going.
Yeah. It just feels so daunting. Even just being on this ship. I've never even seen a ship before. How can I possibly deal with things when I don't even know what a ship is? These people think it's perfectly normal.
You've done a lot of things lately that you've never done before. And you're here. No one leaves the Pallid Grove. Look how far you've come.
Well, I suppose.
You're on the right path. Just don't question yourself. Unless you want to be the one that questions yourself. That's kind of the point, you know? You're not who people tell you to be. You're whoever you decide to be. You can decide to be the one who does all this stuff the first time.
It's all very confusing. Felt like it was easier back in the Grove.
Does that make you happy? Just being scared? Were you comfortable being scared all the time? Always on the move?
I wasn't scared all the time. I had my family with me. I could depend on them. But I guess I wasn't much help.
Well, you've got this group with you. You think you can depend on them?
You know, it's like a sort of other things, and it's like, I think so.
It's almost like you haven't really left then.
Yeah, and she gets like a little smile. It's like, maybe I can take them there one day. Maybe that will help.
If that's what you want to do, if that's your path, as long as you're deciding that.
I don't think I ever got your name. Do you have a name, or?
I have a number of names.
Well, I can't just call you number of names.
In time. I do have a favor to ask you, though.
Oh, of course.
When you see her, if you get the chance, if she lets you, you tell her I'm sorry.
See who?
And you see him just sort of start to walk away, and he fades away to nothing.
God, this is always so confusing. Who am I meant to say that he misses? I don't even know who he is. I'd probably just sit down and just sort of puff a bit.
Okay. But the rest of the night passes without event for everyone. And then morning comes, and it's another sunshiny day. There's a little bit of dew on everything, but everyone starts to wake up, and breakfast is being made. That's how most of you wake up, to the sound of Lawrence chopping vegetables, which looks a little unsettling when you first see it. Him looking like a vegetable himself, but he's chopping away very fast, actually, just dicing everything, and he's got a kettle going to make tea, and he's going back and forth, going about his business, and the young man Tycho is there as well, helping him, and Lawrence is like points at something. Tycho goes and grabs it for him, and breakfast is prepared for you guys as you wake up, and it's there on the table for you.
Is there bread?
There is a loaf of bread, yes.
Great. It's going to keep my eye
It's not
on it.
fresh, but it's bread, yeah. There doesn't appear to be an oven there for cooking anything like that. But... All right, so you all wake up. Lawrence and Tycho leave, and you can kind of hear some, not commotion, but some people walking around up top, and a little bit of shouting, and you hear Morley giving some orders, and the ship seems to start like it's moving a little bit, and you get the sense that they're undocking and starting to head out up top.
Myrtle comes out for breakfast in what looks like she's just taken her bedroll and then wrapped it around herself multiple times. So she looks like a cocoon.
Are you cold, Myrtle?
No, I'm just trying to hold whatever's still inside my stomach, inside my body.
Are there any
Oh,
eggs?
yes, you had quite a big night last night.
Was anybody impressed? Did I impress anybody?
Very impressed.
It was pretty impressive.
To your question there, Nug, there are no eggs. It's mostly vegetables. Some are raw, some have been cooked. There is some meat, but it's cold meat.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, all right.
When nobody's looking, can I try to stuff some bread in my pocket?
Sure. Roll sleight of hand. Sven's going to definitely see it, but go ahead.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Damn it.
Yeah, 6. You like try to maybe cough and move your chair so it's like but like everybody's looking straight at you.
Everybody sees it.
Then I will take the bread and be like, oh, in my culture, we wipe the bread off on our pants first, and then I'll eat it.
I'll just wink at Grimdor. Like, I got you.
I
It's
just
okay.
nod.
It's okay.
And then, yeah, I like bread too.
I like bread. Okay, so you guys can have your breakfast, and the day is yours. You can feel that the ship is moving at this point.
Oh, we've left. We're out. Well, then we gotta have a sea change.
You can feel now. Yeah, you can feel that it's moving. But you're all down below deck. There are no portholes here that you can see, and so you'd have to go up top to get a look at anything like that.
Out of interest, of like everyone that's in the group, who has like any sort of ear piercings, if anyone?
Myrtle does. She's got big, stretched, gauged ears. And a whole bunch of piercings all up the sides.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like, after a bit, Elidyr will probably come up to you and hi Mo. How are you feeling?
I mean, I could be better. I can't tell whether it's what I did to my body last night or whether is the world continuously moving for you right now?
Yeah, I think it's the waves, but maybe not all the waves.
Oh, maybe. Oh, is this what it's like to be on a ship? Because I don't like it.
I think so. It is a bit weird. I was wondering, could you put these earrings in for me? What are you supposed to attach them to?
You don't have holes in your ears?
Why would I have holes in my ears?
Well, I mean, to wear earrings, you have to have holes in your ears. They just you just stick something sharp through it, and you put the earring in, and then it heals around it, and then you can wear earrings.
That makes sense.
And in my case, and she pulls out one of her her big gauge globes. She pulls the jewelry out of it.
I can stick my whole hand through mine.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was just what gnomes look like.
No,
Put those in yourself?
I stretched them by putting bigger and bigger jewelry in them, and then I got to this point. I don't know, I like them, but you don't have to go that big. If you just want a regular pair of earrings, you just have to pierce your ears.
Well, I just want to wear these so I can send a message home.
Well, I could probably pierce them for you. Do you have an apple or something? Is there an apple on the ship?
Yeah, you could definitely find an apple or a potato or a carrot or something like that.
Okay, cool. And then where's Zilch? We gotta find Zilch. Zilch.
We're gonna look around for Zilch.
Zilch.
Yeah, I'm here. What is it?
I seem to remember you work a little bit of magic with ice, don't you?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take my dagger out and cut a square little piece of the apple or whatever the fuck it is, and I'm just gonna hold it out and be like,
"Can you possibly freeze this for me? Is that a thing that you can do?"
All right. Right. Listen. But first of all, why? Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, obviously, it's because we're piercing Elydyr's ears. Do you want her to feel it? Them to feel it. Sorry.
I will.
He's got the playback in the back.
I'll cast.
That's great.
I'll cast Shape Water, I guess, which means I'll freeze a certain point and freeze a little bit of their ear, I guess. I don't. What do you want
Well,
from me?
no, I don't want to freeze the air. I just want something to nub it a little bit. I figured the apple would be a good thing though, because there's water in it. I need to use it to pierce through anyways to get it back.
Take a long draw.
Just like the parent trap.
I take a long draw off my cigarette and I grab a hold of the ear lobe and I cast Shape Water, which causes freezing to a large proportion area, so it might cause the freezing to the entire ear, but there you go. And by actual freezing, I mean for real freezing.
I don't.
Yeah.
I feel
That'd be so
I don't even know if I can I don't even know if that spell works, but that's.
I'm sure that would do that. I'm gonna say.
She's gonna lose her ear. It's gonna be necrotic.
No, we'll just say, Elidyr, you take 4 points of cold damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's not what I meant at all.
It's standing there, throwing his hands up and saying, I told it so, okay? I start muttering and I walk away.
Freeze this apple.
I start muttering and I walk away. Done. Fucking done.
No.
Fucking done.
Okay.
Enough of this shit.
I can't feel my face.
Elidyr, I'm so sorry.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
We're gonna let your ears thaw out a little bit so that they're still numb, but I don't want to break your lobe off by trying to pierce it while it's completely fucking frozen. I don't even know how this works.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, so we'll wait 10 minutes, and when the flesh actually feels like flesh again, and not some sort of frozen dead thing.
Yeah, it's blue. It's still pretty
cold?
numb, but it's cold. Yeah. You're
Okay,
kind of warming it up maybe with your hands a little bit to just speed it along, and you can feel when it's flexible.
Take my. I don't know if this is going to work the way that I want it to, but maybe this will help. I want to take my needle of mending in its needle form and pierce with that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if the magic works in this way, have it use the mending spell to mend around the piercing while the needle is still in the ear, so they have a completely healed piercing?
I don't think it does healing. Mending would do healing, but it certainly would work just fine for doing the piercing.
So I'm just gonna do the piercing and then put the earrings in right after.
The question is, are magic items sterile?
I guess we'll find out.
Are what now? Oh yeah, I guess, hey?
It's been rattling around in Myrtle's bag for a while, so I guess we'll find out.
Let's say, I mean, if we can turn it back a little bit, I would assume having a whole bunch of piercings myself, I would have put it under some flame or something before doing that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because you have piercings, I think you would know that, yeah.
Okay, so I just put the needle into their ears and put the piercings in right out, or the earrings in right afterwards.
Okay.
There you go. I'm sorry you almost lost your face.
And Elidyr, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Ow!
Hey. Although you shouldn't have felt it because your ears should still be completely numb.
Well, one was numb. He only froze one ear.
Oh, well.
That's fine.
The plan has worked. Let's never ask Zilch for anything again.
Is it done at least?
Yeah, no, you have earrings now.
Okay.
I wish I had a mirror on me or something. I'd love to show you. Do you have a mirror?
I don't. I have a mirror.
I have a shield.
I understand. You're unappreciative of my talents.
I mean, no. I wanted you to freeze this apple, and you froze half of Elydyr's face. I don't know how that's the same thing.
Yeah, you didn't take direction very well, actually. Yeah, in retrospect.
You know what? Part of my teachings has been to
never listen
accept.
to anyone.
Is to be
creative with the meaning of people's words.
You know what?
Like it, right?
I was going to say something about learning and accepting others for who they are, but no. You know what? There's no point now. There's no point now. And I gather up my shit and I walk away and I light up a smoke.
I don't know what just happened.
Thank you, Zilch.
As you hear from the distance, you know what? That's it.
I feel like there's literally nothing I can do right around that guy.
You can make him some smokes.
I can't do anything right.
How does he still hear me? I'm trying to be quiet. Good Lord, you have great ears, sir.
Nothing right. Absolutely nothing right. No one's appreciative.
Guys,
it's probably because his ears were never frozen.
Well, you have earrings now, Elidyr. I hope that was worth it.
Well,
do I have to do this
is,
every time I take them off?
It is going to be interesting unpacking all those issues.
Don't take them out until they're healed. You got to clean them every day. I'd say use some salt water from the ocean, or just a little bit of fresh water with some salt mixed in, and just kind of soak them a little bit every day. Make sure they're not getting all infected and stuff. And then once they're healed and they don't hurt anymore, then you can take the earrings in and out. But leave them in.
Okay. Seems like a lot of work.
But they're pretty. I'll find you a mirror. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
And if you ask around, if you ask Morley, he does have a mirror that he could lend you. Oh yeah, I got a mirror in my room. What do you need it for?
I want to show Elidyr how pretty they look.
Oh, you got some earrings. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. They do anything special?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
They let me send messages to people.
Oh yeah, so they magic, eh? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I'll grab you a little hand mirror. And he goes off into his room, and he's got a little hand mirror that you can use, and you can look, and they do look quite elegant on you.
You look really grown up.
Oh, thank you.
And confident.
Okay.
I mean, you look confident.
Yeah, I'm just nodding along. Okay. I guess.
Do you want me to go to the other side of the ship and see if they work?
Ooh. Yeah, that could be fun.
Okay, I take off.
All right.
Run to the opposite sides of the ship.
Okay. Are you both above deck or somebody below deck?
I think above deck. Above deck, yeah.
Okay, so you can actually see each other. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm gonna turn around so I'm facing the other side too, so I'm not looking at Elidyr.
Alright. And I get to the other side and I wait till Mo gets to that other end. And I sort of hold on to the earrings and I send the message, which is a big weirdo. Over the earrings.
Do I get a reply on sending? I don't.
You get a reply up to 25 words.
You're so right.
And it works.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
That was pretty cool.
Okay. And so the day continues. You guys are out on the water, and for those of you who have spent time on the water, Sven in particular, and probably Grimdor as well, you notice that you do actually seem to be making pretty good speed. The boat doesn't look like much, but it's perfectly seaworthy. It's traveling at a decent pace, and the breeze is in your hair, and you're moving along. What would everyone else like to do? Well, you can see the crew is working away, doing whatever they seem to need to do. But anybody else is free to do anything else if they like.
Hold on, guys. I think I'm going to give something a try. I haven't been able to do this before, but let's give it a shot. And I will run, and I will just jump off the side of the boat, turn into a reef shark.
What?
All right. So Sven runs off and jumps. Everyone completely confused as to what's going on, and it turns into a shark, and it's a nice little splash into the water, and he's traveling along beside you. What's the speed of a reef shark?
Oh, I did not think of that.
Well, Sven's dead.
I think
guess
it's
he's
40
gone.
feet.
It is 40 feet, yeah.
Okay, at 40 feet, you can't stop, but you're able to keep pace with Donovan's bounty.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop. All right.
Damn it, my mouth was
So
full,
you-
Dan.
You're swimming along. Anything else you want to do while you're in the water there?
No, I just want to do, some of those, the great white shark come out of the water and slap down again, like he gets the seal. And he bites
Here,
and
fishy,
then
fishy.
And everyone's standing there on the deck, and they're watching you. You do a jump and maybe do the thing where you do a twist around and wave your fin out of the water.
Yeah, I do fun things like that.
And even the crew, Tycho's watching, and he gets a kick out of it. And Morley, you see that he's climbed up on top of into the crow's nest. Not climbing up the ladder. There is a ladder there, but he just climbs right on up the mast itself. And he's sitting up there looking around, watching. He's got a spyglass. and he's looking around. And he sees you up there as well. Now, your reef shark lasts for how long?
1 hour.
Okay. Are you going to try to stay in there the whole hour?
No, I will. About 45 minutes. I will make my way back to the side of the ship and mind link with whoever's closest, and just say, drop a rope down, please.
I could do it.
And I will revert back or the ladder, whatever's there, and grab it as we're going, hopefully.
Yeah. So there is a rope ladder that Grimdor can toss down to you, but you're going to have to time this just perfectly as you turn back into your humanoid form and still be able to grab it, because you won't be able to swim at the same pace as the boat once you transform back. So you're going to have to time this just right.
Makes sense.
I'm going to say, let's say, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That wouldn't be in my person form. That would be in the shark form, right? Or
no, this is going to be in your person form as you turn back and then have to grab on with your hands to this rope.
Oof. See you, Sven.
7. So you grab onto it, but then it's going so far, so hard, and it's all wet, and it just slips out of your hands.
Can I? Shit, it's too far away for me to drop down and try to grab him, right?
You could jump into the water if you want.
No, I mean lean down and try to grab his hand.
Oh, lean down? Yeah, it would be way too high for that. And the boat's starting to get away from you now. You're probably a strong swimmer for a humanoid, but...
Man overboard! Man overboard! And he's a man, not a shark.
Oh, jeez.
I will bob there in the water for a second. DM, rules-wise, if I turn into an owl, what's that going to look like coming out of the water? Is it going to be possible, or is it...
I'm not going to say it's not going to be impossible, but there may be a...
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea. I prepared the spell for a reason. Let's see what I can do.
While he's doing that...
I will cast destroy water in my general vicinity so that I can switch into an owl and fly away with no water around me.
Okay, so you're going to
Does that
cast
make
the
sense?
spell and then
That's
immediately transform into an owl?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And that can be done no problem. How much water can you destroy with that?
10 gallons.
10 gallons isn't very much. I think it's like a 5-foot cube, though, I think. Okay.
That should be all it really needs. Alternatively, you can destroy... Okay, no. Up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Ocean's an open container.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Let's get you to just do one more dexterity saving throw to see if you can get all of this, have this all happen. It has to kind of happen all at once, so your feathers aren't wet. Yeah, 16's more than enough. Yeah, you're fine. So you cast the spell. You're for a brief second just out there in the middle of nothing with water all around you. You poof, change into this giant owl that is very large and takes up quite a bit of this space, and your little talons do get wet, and the fringes of your feathers do get wet, but you're able to fly up out of there and go back onto the ship.
I will
or fly beside it.
I will use this, and I will use pretty much the full hour or 15 minutes to do some circles around the ship and just go out. And keep an eye for anything that might be following or coming after us, or if there's any sort of dangers on the horizon that we don't see yet.
Okay, perfect. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Below that order, he's an owl now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just hit the thing in the thing. I didn't realize it would send it.
L5E. Sorry, guys. Advantage.
You guys are sure getting up to some weird shit. I'll tell you that.
Well,
you're gonna be fun.
I'll tell
Yeah, that
you
was a
what.
good recovery. He had a good recovery. That was pretty good.
I thought I'd get to use my rope.
There'll be another time. Rope is
Poor
useful.
Grimgor, he bought all that rope.
Yeah.
He's so
I got all
prepared.
this rope. It was a was it perception? Yeah.
Yeah, perception check.
Doesn't your
21.
owl have like advantage on perceptions too?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
So 21,
It does.
and yeah, so you can see off in the distance. You can still see those same mountains, and from this vantage point, way up high like this, you can see land off in the distance. It looks pretty far away, but no cities or anything. Just ground, pretty far away. In both directions, you can see Port Damali, that kind of area where you came from a little bit more clearly, but in the direction you're heading, you can see land as well. So you know that you're not really out in the middle of the Lucidian Ocean at this point. You're just in a kind of a middle area, a large bay of sorts.
Okay.
I will actually update. You guys are probably about right there. Oops.
I would like to, when you're done,
Oh, why am I echoing?
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. So I would like Myrtle to be spending the rest of the day with her smoke tutorial book for like rolling stuff. And I want her to sit wherever Hazelwood is like working, where she's like able to be seen but not obviously sitting where he can see her, in like the coolest positions she can think of while she's reading her book.
Okay, so Hazelwood's mostly working on the upper deck. You can see him working with some ropes and making sure the sails are doing what they need to be doing. He's kind of handling all the heavy work there. So there's a few places you could sit. You could climb up into the crow's nest, but you've noticed that Morley is up there. There is there's the ballistas at the back. There's a big crank near the front where the ship's anchor is attached to. It's pretty large. You can sit on top of that, or there's even the masthead at the front, the big kind of like spike going out the front of the ship. It's a little further away from where Hazelwood is, but you could even just sit in the middle of the deck on some coils of rope or a barrel or something.
Yeah, the barrel sounds good.
Yep, perfect. So you can sit there and you start reading through your book. You're going to just do that most of the day?
Yeah, I'm going to spend as much of the day as I can reading that book and trying to look cool at the same time.
Okay, perfect. So do you want to just read the book, or do you want to start to try to practice some of the stuff that's in it?
Yeah, I'll practice at the same time.
Okay, roll just a straight dexterity check.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, I really need to switch up my dice. Straight dex. That is a 10.
Okay, and now also roll an intelligence check.
Alright. That's way better. 22.
Okay. So you feel like you understand what the book is saying and how you're supposed to do it to roll these cigarettes, and you keep trying to do it, but it just doesn't seem to want to stay shut and stay tight. But you've got a good understanding of how it's supposed to work. You're just going to maybe need a little bit more practice to actually get it accomplished.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I used to roll my own cigarettes by hand, and that's exactly how you start.
Perfect. Well, that's what happens with you and your book. Zilch, what are you doing on the ship?
Well, I mean, I'll have a couple cigarettes.
Crying.
I'll look out and I'll enjoy the scenery of it. But otherwise, that's about it.
All right. And are you just on the front or the back of the ship or in the middle somewhere? Let's say it's at the back. Grimdor, you've been out on the water here. It's a little more like the kind of climate that you're used to.
Yeah.
Probably kind of soothing, being away from home for a while, being back in this kind of weather. What would you like to do in the ship?
I guess I'll put my ropes away. And I don't really have much. Maybe I just want to sit and see if I'm just checking my equipment. I don't really see if I can find. I don't have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the ship and watch the world go by and see if I see any danger or. Yeah.
Perfect. You can make a perception check to see if you see anything.
Oh yeah, crit fail. Oh shit!
You are now blind.
Yeah, you're just you're so distracted, just thinking. This reminds you of home, and your mind just kind of wanders, thinking about the people back at home in Port Zune, and wondering how they're doing.
Yeah, how are they doing? I wonder. Yeah.
How about you, Nug?
I am probably near the helm, near the wheel. Wait, it's a helm ship, right? Like there's a wheel and a. Yeah, I'll probably be up like on the main deck there, on the poop deck, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking everything out and just super interested in how this thing works and everything, and then kind of just when I'm just relaxing, thinking about stuff like essentially with the motives of the Ogden Trust and figuring out what the hell I'm doing with what the hell I'm supposed to be doing for them, what the Schreiber guy has in store for me, and all sorts of just thinking, in retrospect.
Okay. So you're up there on the poop deck. Lawrence is at the wheel, and he notices that you seem to be kind of interested, and you could go up and like maybe ask him some questions, and he kind of like points and boop, 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 and he turns the wheel one way, boop, 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 and he turns the wheel the other way, and he seems nice enough and happy to answer questions for you, but you don't seem to understand really his
I have
responses.
no idea.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just smiling and nodding.
And you know what? He's kind of doing the same thing. He seems happy enough, and you kind of you can't understand what he's saying. You get that he understands what you're saying, and he tries his best to kind of point out things when you ask questions like, "Oh, well, how does that connect to that?" And he kind of points over towards the rudder at the back, and he turns it and points so you can look and see how as he turns the wheel it moves the rudder, and he's happy enough to show you how it works. He seems happy that someone's interested. Yeah.
Nice. I like Lawrence.
He's a nice cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
And so as it gets to be a little bit later in the day, you get called downstairs by the young man Tycho. He says, "Everyone, I made your dinner. You can come down. It's all ready for you. Come on down now." So
I'm
if
going.
you guys want, you can go
I'll
down,
with
and he's prepared some food for you. There is like a little a brazier of sorts that he can use to cook some food, and he's cooked up a few chickens for you, and they seem not that great, but they're cooked meat. This guy is probably 16 or 17. He doesn't really have a whole lot of skills, but he's trying his best. And he's looking at you guys expectantly to see whether he did a good job or not.
What was your name again? I don't think I've met you yet.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I'm Tycho.
Hi, Tycho. I'm Myrtle. This looks great.
I never really learned how to cook properly, but I just figure you're supposed to cook it until it's white instead of pink. I heard that once. And
Sounds about right to me. And you can't get good at something unless you work at it, right?
yeah, I'm trying. Captain, he's helping me out. It's all right. I don't know. It's
I
fine.
take a very exaggerated bite to show that I'm enjoying the food. How does it taste?
It tastes extremely bland. It has not been seasoned at all. It is just cooked chicken.
It's fantastic. Do you have any salt?
White.
Oh, salt! Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to put salt on the food when you.
You can put on the salt on anytime. It's fine. It's a learning experience, right? Also, pepper is great too. Just say.
Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, we've got both of those. I think in this little cabinet here. And he pulls out salt and pepper, but it's not in like a shaker or anything like that. It's he goes and grabs just like a packaged, wrapped up container of salt and one of pepper. But yep, it can be put onto your food if you like.
Okay, I still think you did a great job, right? Everybody, you did a great job.
It's
Alright.
delicious.
Roger that.
Even better with salt.
It's not raw. You got that going for you.
And then
It tastes really good. Yes. Sorry, I was going to say yes. It tastes okay. I mean good. Yes, good.
Fantastic.
Well, I'll keep trying. And then all of a sudden, Hazelwood, you hear like a thump, 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 thump coming really fast down the stairs. And Hazelwood pops his head in the door and he says, "There's trouble. You might want to come upstairs." And he thumps away.
Oh, I run as
Chokes on
fast
her
as I
food a
possibly
little bit.
can.
Yeah, roger that.
Yeah.
With aggressive and all my movement, just like beeline,
Okay. Is everybody going up top?
Yeah.
sword and shield in hand.
Okay, so
Bacon in
so
my
you
mouth.
guys get up top, and you can see Lawrence and Morley and Hazelwood. They're running around, grabbing stuff and pointing and like looking out over the edge, over off that way. And you hear Morley say, "Hey, I hate to impose. I know you're the guest, but you know those guys I told you about that don't like the shark hunters? Well, they're here, and they're coming towards the ship." And he points out. He says, "Look, they're right over there." And you look out over the edge, and they're looking and they're running. They look over one railing and another, and they're all over the place. So they're on their way up right now. And you look over and you can see where he's pointing out these humanoid merman looking things swimming through the water, but kind of holding on to sharks as well. Like they've got a hand on a shark's skin, helping. Yeah, it's Aquaman. And that's kind of like getting them in close really fast. And at this point, they're right up at the edge of the ship. And
Can I do something?
Possibly. I'm going to get you to roll initiative, though.
Okay.
You guys mind if we have a quick pee break?
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
that would be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm not using this die for the rest of the night. I got a 7.
We need our like minis so we can roll.
Crap! Sorry. 1 second. There is Donovan's bounty.
Oh,
snap!
So everyone can position yourselves where you want to be on top of the ship.
It got worse. Right.
Oh, I can switch you to a 3 though.
I just gotta wait for Twitch to catch up for me so that I can tell you where I need to be.
Oh, okay.
Or am I oh no, it didn't crash. Okay, we're good.
Why the two? Oh wait, that's the below deck.
Yeah, that's
why am I the only one up?
Where did it come out?
I'm alone.
Where did we actually?
No, I mean put yourself where you want to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. That's the gotcha. So we came.
Oh wait, are we on the
upstairs.
wrong ship right
We're
now?
on the wrong ship. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
Can
that's.
I
You're
just-
just in the lower. You're in the lower deck, right?
Yeah, we were in the lower
The
deck.
one on the
so
right
I
is the
would
lower
probably
deck,
be
and the one on the
closer
left
to
is the upper deck.
Yeah.
Can I just be beside Elidyr in the middle of the ship?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. Also, I got a 7. If you missed that.
Damn, I
Okay,
got 3
I'm glad you
initiatives.
win.
Son of a bitch.
So did I. Rip.
Oh, really? Goddamn.
Yay, tanks.
Just roll back, God.
God.
She just told me what her initiative is, but I
7.
already forgot it. 7. Perfect.
7.
7.
19.
All right, guys. I'm gonna roll this out in a break while you guys sort this out, and
Yep, perfect.
We'll be back in a minute. See ya. All right, let's get it going. We're all back here, folks.
Okay, so you guys have come up on deck, and Morley has pointed out these mermen of sorts that are approaching quickly towards the ship and look like they're coming for you. So, Elidyr, you are up first. What would you like to do?
All right. Are they? What exactly are they doing? Are they like in the water?
They're in the water right now, and it looks like they are quickly approaching the ship. Most of them, it looks like they've gotten pretty close. They're maybe 5 or 10 feet away from the ship at this point.
I'm probably gonna run over to like this side of the ship,
Yep.
and I'm gonna take 2 shots with my longbow with my. I don't know if I can post it. It's the Gloomweaver, Gloomstalker thing, so I get to attack twice on the first round of combat.
Okay, perfect. And which one are you attacking?
This guy.
Oh, damn.
This guy down here? Wow, okay.
Alright, rolled it twice. Oh, handy.
Well, you got to attack twice, so okay. So the first one is a...
What is it?
Go ahead.
Did you just crit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crit!
The second one is my Gloomstalker thing, so I get to add a d8 to it. Do I roll
Okay.
2 d8s because it's a crit?
Absolutely you do. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Also, Dan, disconnect and reconnect again.
Okay. Testing.
Sounds good. Okay, so what have we got in total? We've got 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 5 is 19.
Yep.
Okay, so you run over to the edge and pull out your bow as you're running, and thunk, thunk, a couple of them right into the water, right into this one, and it hits them right in the neck, and screams out in the water, and blood starts to fill the water. He looks really hurt, but he's still swimming.
Just take a step back from the banister.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, it just occurs to me I didn't roll for Hazelwood or for Lawrence, so let me just do that real quick. Or for Morley, for that matter. Sorry, let me just roll them. Lawrence is a 13. Morley is 21, so I'll just have him go next. And Hazelwood, 11. Sorry, guys. Lawrence is 14, and let's get Morley in there. So, Morley is going to... he's going to run up top so we can get a better view up on the back deck over near Lawrence, and he's gonna shout out to everyone. Yeah, looks like a couple of them are a little bit bigger than the other ones. They got some weird necklaces on. You might wanna watch out for those guys. And that is going to be Morley's turn. Zilch, you're up.
Zilch will sit there, and he'll close his eyes. And all of a sudden, you see a large frost develop in his hand as he casts frostbite to this individual over there to his left.
Okay. To see him, you would probably need to... I've got you just in the stairwell halfway up. I thought that might be where Zilch would be. So you would need to take at least one step out further to be able to see him from there.
I'll step up this way. I have the movement to do so, if that makes sense. Okay?
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
And I rolled a... So they have to roll DC 13 because I cost frostbite, and they must make a Constitution saving throw on a failed save. They take a 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
He rolled a 14.
So he has disadvantage on the next attack. And Zilch will stand at the top of the stairwell over here, ready for more.
And he takes no damage, I assume, right?
I don't think so, no. No, if he fails, he makes 1d6 cold damage. So
I'm sorry, what was the DC?
13.
13, he rolled a 14.
And never mind, he takes nothing. Zilch.
He takes
Zilch.
He takes Zilch.
Okay. Is that your turn? Let's say yes. Hazelwood. Hazelwood is going to take a step closer to Myrtle to get in between Myrtle and this guy down here. And he's going to pull out... strapped to his back, he has a rifle. He's going to pull that out and take a shot at the creature in the water there. And that's an 18 to hit, which definitely hits that one. So that's the one that Elidyr already hit. So Hazelwood takes out this rifle, lines up a shot, and bang! Echoes all across the deck. Somehow out on the ocean, it still echoes, and this thing takes a shot in the head and starts to sink into the water.
You missed my turn order, man. I rolled a 19.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, I missed it. I don't know why it's not in there.
Yeah, because Probably didn't have your icon, right?
I don't think I clicked.
Okay,
icon.
sorry. I'll put you in, and you are up now. Then.
All right. So, looking off the side, I can see these guys basically coming up here.
On which side, sorry?
These on the three at the top, near where I am.
You can see, two of them there, and then one over on this side, maybe. You can tell that the one at the top seems bigger. This one here is dead now.
Oh, he's dead.
At the bottom,
dead?
yeah.
Okay. This one at the top seems bigger though.
It seems a little bit bigger, and it seems like he's wearing some like shell necklaces and stuff like that.
Shell necklaces, eh?
Yeah.
Like the 90s ones.
Yes, the puka shell.
Are they also tan?
Okay. I am going to yell at Zilch to get off the top deck, and I'm going to cast Spike Growth. Basically on this top section.
Okay. How big of space does that cover?
It's a 20-foot radius, but I'm just going to cover the top of the deck.
Okay. So I will just kind of...
I mean, you can go ahead and cast that. I'll just dive over the top here.
Perfect. So I will cast... Sorry, it'll be down below a little bit as well, where the stairs are.
Probably down like that.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a circle,
Yep,
right?
it works.
Okay. I probably should have run a circle. That's fine. Let's just use those spaces there. Okay,
And
so you
then
cast
as
that.
my bonus action, I will transform into a direwolf.
As you do.
Actually, no, I'm going to wait. Sorry, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do that yet.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry. Yep.
That's all
Okay,
good. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay, so it looks like we've now gotten to
That's how we go.
this creature at the top and this creature down at the bottom. They're going to go. This one is going to climb up the ship, and you, Sven, you can probably see from where you are him start to climb up the ship, and you notice that he has large claws, and he has no trouble grabbing onto the wood and just climbing right up. Now, he climbs
which
up
one is this?
to here, this
Oh,
one
yeah,
up here, the top.
Yep.
Does anything happen to him when he gets into this spike growth area?
Yes, so he has no idea that the spike growth is there.
Correct.
It looks like it's part of the... And then it's difficult terrain, and every time he moves, every 5 feet he takes 2d4 damage.
Okay, and so he's going to move as far as right there. And did you want to roll damage for that?
Yeah, so is that 4d4?
Yep. Nine damage. Okay. So he starts to climb up, and he climbs over the edge, and he's getting pierced by these spikes. Can you see them? Is there anything on the deck there?
It's now that I guess it's basically looks like splinters in the wood of the deck. Spiky splinters.
So he starts to walk across this, and he feels these spikes digging into his feet, and he stops. And he sees you and Zilch there, and what he's going to do is you can see that he's got no weapons in his hands, but he kind of closes his eyes for a second, moves his hands a little bit, and then in a flash, you see a barnacle-covered scimitar appear in his hand. And he's going to point first at Zilch and cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Zilch, that's a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
All right. So he does this, shoots this Eldritch Blast at Zilch, and Zilch just kind of dodges out of the way, and it goes flying off past him. He quickly looks over at Sven and casts an Eldritch Blast at him as well. And there we go. So that's a 20 to hit, Sven.
Oh, yes, it is.
All right, that's going to be 8 points of force damage.
Oh, no.
And this one at the bottom is going to swim over and climb up onto the deck next to Morley. And he is going to summon a sword into his hand as well and take a swing at Morley. First one is an 8 to hit. He takes another swing, and that's an 11 to hit. Both of those miss. Morley's jumping around, bouncing up and down and around, and this thing just can't seem to make contact with him. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Yes, now the turn for the rest of them. This one over in the top left is going to swim up and climb up onto the deck and start to move over towards Zilch. And he's going to take, 4d4 damage as well. You can roll that as well as Sven.
Ten damage.
10 damage, okay. So he starts screaming in pain, and he is going to take this anger out on Sven with this big spear that he's carrying.
On Zilch?
On Zilch, yeah. And that's a 15 to hit. Does that hit you, Zilch?
My AC is 15.
Okay, so he jams the spear into your side, and you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I take 15.
And
Can I use my reaction on that?
Sure.
I have a thing I can do, and it's cool. I'll use my channel divinity to rebuke the violence.
Okay.
And he's within 30 feet, and I can see him. A creature that attacks another, I can force them to do a Wisdom DC 13 save, and if they fail, they take damage equal to the damage they just dealt.
He rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, shit!
So he takes 7 instead.
He takes 7 points of radiant damage.
It says
I
radiant.
believe so.
I don't think it really matters.
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
Okay. So he stabs Zilch with this spear, and Zilch recoils in pain, and you see this, and suddenly as if he's being burned, the spear heats up and burns his hands with this radiant energy. He lashes out in pain and tries to bite at Zilch, and that's going to be a 19 to hit Zilch. So that will be. So that's 2 points of piercing damage. He feels this pain and just reflexively snaps down on your shoulder, and you take 2 points of piercing damage. That's the end of his turn. This one in the top right is going to swim over and climb up, and he will take 2d4 damage. Did you want to roll that, Sven?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, wow.
Ooh.
Damn.
They're just getting
Wait.
fucking sauced.
Oh, he just took 2d4
Oh,
So
2d4.
take the first
Okay,
two.
so
for
4
this
to 3.
guy. Yeah, 4 and 3, so 7.
So 7.
Okay. No problem. He has enough movement to get down next to you, and he's going to try to do the same thing. He's going to take his spear and try to jam it into your side. That is 11 to hit,
That is a miss.
and he's going to try to bite you as well, and that is a dirty 20.
That hits, yes.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage. And the one in the bottom left, he is going to swim over to the deck and climb up, and he's going to look around. Myrtle looks like the easiest picking, so he's going to start to run over in that direction towards Myrtle, but that's about as far as he can get right there. And that is finally the end of their turn. Myrtle, you are up.
Okay, just give me like 5 seconds for the screen to catch up for me.
Oh yeah, no problem. Nug, you're going to be up next, and Grimdor after that.
Oh god, it's so behind. I'm sorry. Okay, so he's about 10 feet away from me then, right?
Yeah, about 10 feet away, yeah.
Okay, cool. I am going to I'm gonna do what I originally planned. So the guy at like the very top of the ship, the top right, he's one of the like shell-wearing dudes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's another
Okay,
guy at the
so-
bottom
Now-
attacking Morley.
I would say that you're pretty short, and there's a railing right here between you and him, so he would probably have half cover.
Okay,
If
that's
that
good to
changes
know.
anything. You could move up over towards where Sven is, and you would have a clear shot at him because there wouldn't be a railing at the top of the stairs there.
Okay, yeah, I will move that way then.
Okay. There's some stuff there. Yeah, you could go.
I just- Is
there.
the thorn shit gonna affect me if I'm stepping into that though?
Oh, you
I guess
don't
I
have to
don't know
go
what's
all the
there.
way up there. You can go just
Okay.
south, just below Sven, and still
Okay.
still see.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take that action by trying to do the coolest somersault roll that I can into that position.
Okay.
And toss huck a hand bomb in his direction.
Okay.
Onto the boat.
Okay, so the way that I haven't really had a lot of time to kind of figure out the way this is, but the saboteur rules say that for hitting something, it's just adding your dexterity. Do I also add my proficiency to that?
Yes, you
Okay.
would. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
If somebody else was throwing your hand bomb, they wouldn't, but you're
Okay.
proficient with
Cool,
them.
cool.
So, yeah.
So that is a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Let's go
right.
ahead and roll damage.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And sorry, this is the
But that
first
was
time
another
I've done these.
I swear that was another natural
Are
20.
you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh
Okay,
shit!
so take half as much on a success. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about what number he needs to hit now. So it's 2d10.
Okay.
So let me just find my dice.
I will note. I'll note while you roll, the ship has, of course, failed its dexterity saving throw.
I think it only targets one creature.
Yeah, but
that's
the
fair.
ship is definitely
Okay.
taking the damage.
So it's 13 cut in half for
13 cut in
Dude,
half,
bro.
so that'll
Yeah,
be
so-
6 damage on Dude Bro. And the ship takes 6 damage as well, which is not a lot for a ship, but there might be a bit of a hole in the deck there. We'll find out. Anything else, Myrtle?
and then I'm going to I'm gonna attempt to, like, as a bonus action, hide behind Sven. Or do I have enough? Yeah, no, I'm gonna hide behind Sven, and then there's barrels on the other side of me, right?
Yeah,
So
there's
I duck
barrels
down.
over there. You could, I mean, like, this is just a representation of it.
Yeah.
You could hide in amongst those barrels. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay, cool.
Go ahead
I'm gonna
and,
do
and
that
roll stealth.
Oh, and I get an advantage on stealth, don't I?
That has to do with being silent, not with being seen.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Never mind then. Let's see, that is a 26.
Yeah, you feel pretty well hidden amongst those barrels.
I am the knight.
Okay, that's
Oh,
everything.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Nug, you're up, and Grimdor, you'll be next.
Alright, I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay, on who?
On Sven, Elidyr, and Zilch.
Okay, so you want to tell everyone what they get for that?
Yeah, I just like hit my medallion on my chest and it just kind of like hits you with like beams of light and stuff, and it's all sparkly. It's pretty awesome, honestly.
Okay.
And then you just kind of like your chest swells up and you have a D4 to your saving throws and attack rolls.
Nice.
Sweet.
And then I will move here, I guess, in melee
Okay.
range with that thing. And then I will stand there and end my turn.
Okay. Grimdor, you're up. You've
Okay.
just heard a bomb go off up top. People are running around. People are getting stabbed.
Mama drop.
But you feel slightly stronger. You've gotten some kind of a boost from.
I don't think I got it.
No, it's Sven, Elidyr,
sorry.
and Zilch, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought it was Grimdor, not Zilch. My bad.
So
You feel it going past you.
I'd like to start my turn by doing something, and depending on how this goes, then I'll do something else. But I want to scream out and say,
Okay.
"People of the water, although you have been harmed, your fight is not with us. You rolled up on us so aggressively that we were forced to attack, but we mean you no harm. We are a band of adventurers called the Guiding Hand of a Mother Pterodactyl, and we are on our way to Palmaflora in search of lost companions. We do not agree with the senseless maiming of the creatures in your dominion. Let us by, for I fear my friends may not be as merciful as I."
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Nice. With advantage?
Nope. 16. Okay, well, first you notice that the one next to Zilch and the one next to Nug don't seem to know what you're saying. They don't
That's a
seem
good
to
point.
understand what you're saying. But the other two, the ones with the seashell necklaces, they look over at you. They don't look any less menacing, but now their eyes are on you.
Yeah, okay, so I guess that kind of has to be my turn because I have to see how they react, right?
You don't have to. You can see that they react like that. You've seen that two of them don't seem to understand what you said, and the other two are still looking menacing, and they're looking your way.
Okay,
But
well,
you can tell that they heard and understand you, but they're still.
then I'm going to run over
Still
here and
doing
be
their
like, well, I tried. And I'm going to try to put this guy down.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Thing here. Did it roll?
An 18 definitely hits, and that's. I assume you were doing that two-handed or one-handed.
Am I doing it two-handed or one-handed?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Because I can't remember if I have a shield or not. I feel like I have a shield. Yeah, I have a shield, so I'm doing it one-handed.
Okay. A moot point because in either case, well, which one is that? Okay, yep, that one I don't think has been hit yet, right?
I think it only took damage from me, like 7 damage.
Okay, it is that one. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you come down with your axe on it, and it takes a giant gash out of his arm, and he screams out in pain, and he's looking like the blood is gushing. You caught like a pretty big vein. The blood's gushing out. He's still standing, but he's not looking hot at all.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Lawrence's turn. Lawrence is going to peek around between Morley's jumping back and forth, dodging away from this merman here, and he is going to. What's he gonna do? He has these long spindly arms, and he's going to whip one out, and it goes flying out, and it extends and it grows in this like branch-like appendage, stretches out from his body, and while he kind of looked smooth for the most part before, as probably Nug is maybe the only one that can see this happening. There's these spikes and spines that come out as he does a thorn whip on this guy right here, and that's going to be an 18 to hit, which hits, and he does 4 points of piercing damage against this merman down here. But the merman just seems to shrug it off. And Lawrence is going to go and run over to this side here to check and see if there's anything coming out over the opposite side of the boat. And that is going to be Lawrence's turn. It's now Morley's turn.
Lawrence is
and
awesome.
As he's jumping around here, he's got his rapier in hand, and he's going to try to stab at this thing. And that is a natural 20.
What? Oh, shit.
3 of them.
Yep.
Oh, crit! And this one helped us.
Oh, crit!
Oh, crit!
So Morley, he's going back and forth, just waiting for the perfect time, and he's just kind of, again, Nug is probably the only one that can maybe see this, possibly Elidyr if you're looking, and he's swinging it around in his hand, and then right at the perfect time, just bam, pokes it right through the stomach of this thing, and it does 13 points of piercing damage. Punctures him right in the stomach. And from there, he is going to take a
Is he a swashbuckler?
Maybe. He is going to take
way more damage than that, doesn't he? Sorry.
Honestly, help me if he does, because what's that?
Well, if he's a
it's an automatic sneak attack.
He automatically gets the sneak attack there, so he takes.
I knew there was something that I was missing there. Thanks.
Yeah, it's like Rakish Audacity, I think it's called.
No, the sneak attack's already there. It's the 213s.
Yeah, it's still there. It's just he didn't add it all in.
Oh, I see the sneak attack over there. I see. I didn't add it in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you.
I like the second one better though.
No.
Yeah, that was sick. He hit like a truck, dude. That was awesome.
Oh yeah. No, that was a big hit. Yeah, I totally missed that part. So yeah, this thing punctures him right through the gut, and it actually comes out the backside of him as well. And he is going to take a bonus action to disengage, and he is going to run and hop onto the mast right here and climb up it a little bit.
You said so hop a lot. Is this because he's a frog?
Yeah. Well, he's literally hopping. Like, this guy's jumping, and you see him jumping around, and he's getting out easily 10, 15 feet air without even trying. He's getting lots of air. So he jumps up, and he's up on the mast, up out of range of this guy next to Nug here. And that is Morley's turn. Sven, you're up, and Elidyr, you're next.
Okay, so seeing the guy in front of me, I will go. You should not have come over here, and I will turn into a direwolf, and I will attack his face.
Okay. Do you take damage from your own area there, the thorny floor?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, why don't we attack this guy first, and we'll deal with that after.
Let me. Yeah. Okay. Giant direwolf. Do I get an advantage for pack tactics? Pack tactics? If Myrtle's right beside me or no?
Does she need to be beside you or next to him?
Pack tactics. Wolf has advantage. Creature. If at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
She within 5 feet?
Oh wait, of the creature. No,
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So just regular roll.
I can tell you right now, you're gonna definitely hit. Yep, that hits.
And 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Okay. And that one there.
And it must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Yep, so he's prone and not looking too hot.
And I'll just bare my teeth at him and make sure he knows he fucked up royally.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take a look at my spell and see if it affects me.
Okay, perfect. You do that and give yourself damage
Yep.
if it does. Let us know if you find out. Okay. Elidyr, you're up, and Zilch, you'll be next.
Okay. So I am gonna cast Shield of Faith onto Nug.
Okay.
Cool.
So Nug will have an
Plus 2
extra
AC.
2 AC.
Nice.
I feel like Nug probably didn't need that, but
Now he's even more of a
I'll
tank.
take that.
he's indestructible.
I'm gonna run over here.
22
I'm
AC.
gonna fire my longbow at this dude.
Okay, go for it.
Wow.
And you get a D4 if you need it too. For bless.
Yeah. Or rather D4. It's not 9, but I don't think that's gonna. What's a 2?
11.
So 11.
11. So 11, you fire an arrow up past this thing, and it just whizzes by him, and he looks down at you.
Yeah. Alright.
And you get a D4 on the second one too if you need it.
Do you get a second roll, or was that just an accidental extra roll?
Oh, that was just an accident.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you got
I mean-
2 longbow shot. My bad.
No, that's only on the first round of combat.
Oh.
Anything else, Elidyr?
No, that'll be all. Thank you.
Okay. So it is going to be Zilch. You're up.
Zilch will move to flank the perpetrator that's in front of me. And I will take my Kanai, the Frozen Blades, and I'll spin, and I'll go to attack with advantage.
So before you do, as you reach into your bag to pull out your kunai, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
I love hearing it in the background.
As you pull it out, you take a look at it, and the chain that was very short before, just long enough to hit someone a few feet away from you, it's in your pocket, in your bag. It was the same length, but now that you're holding it in your hands, the chain is much longer. You think to yourself, I can't hit these guys with this.
Did you just do
You're
Zilch's
unable to-
voice for him?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I love that.
I was being inside his head. So
Inception.
you
Zilch
feel like you can't use this weapon against these guys.
Oh.
But
Not
you
before.
also feel like... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Is that
Oh.
before I take out and fucking roll with it, or?
Yeah, as you're pulling it out, you this happens. You notice that this thing seems better. The chain is longer. You feel like you could hit someone a lot further away than you could before, but not these guys. So you can still hit them, but not with that weapon.
All right. I will pick up my weapon and think maybe this isn't effective, and therefore I'll make an underarm strike instead, and I'll uppercut under me with advantage because I have the fucker flanked.
Oh yeah. So you pull out this weapon and decide you just can't use it. You put it back in your bag, you stare him down, and uppercut him. And he goes flying down the stairs, knocking into Grimdor. Grimdor just kind of moves out of the way, and this thing falls down the stairs and lies dead at the bottom of the stairs.
And I nod at Zilch.
Anything else, Zilch?
So we'll stand there and admire what he just did.
Of course you will.
Okay. It's now Hazelwood's turn. And he is going to run over to the other side of this guy. So he's flanking with Nug. He makes eye contact with Nug as he goes over, and you can see a little bit of fire in his eyes. This is normally a very calm and reserved character, but you can see the Goliath blood in him is getting excited by this battle, and he pulls out a great sword and swings at this guy here, and that's a 23 to hit, which definitely hits for 12 slashing damage. And so as he runs over with this fire in his eyes, he pulls out the great sword and slashes down right through this guy, right in between his neck and his shoulder, and it gets wedged in as he takes this guy down, and he lies dead on the floor between the two of you. And he looks up and makes eye contact with you, Nug, and he's just kind of breathing heavily with a very excited, wide-eyed look in his face. And that's going to be the end of Hazelwood's turn. It is now the Sahuagin Warlock's turn. And the one up at the top here, looking at Zilch, who has finished off one of his underlings. He's going to cast an Eldritch Blast or two at you. It's a 12 to hit, which I don't think hits you, Zilch.
Alright, what do you,
Oh, we can't really hear you. We might need to disconnect and reconnect.
reconnect? Can you check
Yeah.
1, 2?
Yeah, disconnect and reconnect.
You sound like hot
All right.
garbage.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I
it's
think
the
we've got
same.
you now.
All right.
So the first one was a 12 and the second one was a 15 to hit.
The first one misses, but the second one hits.
Okay, so as you are looking at your handiwork down below, you see an Eldritch Blast swing, just fly past your head, and you turn around to look where it came from, and the second one hits you square in the chest, and you take 9 points of force damage.
Oh shit! Can I tell where that damage came from?
Oh yeah, you turn around to look where the first one came from, and you see this guy pointing his sword, swinging it again, and this blast comes out and hits you in the chest.
All right,
so exactly where it came from.
All right.
Okay, and this one down below. Let's mark these guys that are dead. He sees Lawrence up on the top there, and he is going to cast a couple of Eldritch Blasts at Lawrence. First one is a 15, which hits for 5 points of force damage. And the second one is a 12, which misses. So the first one blasts into, and it blows. You can see, again, probably Nug and Morley would see this as well, that it actually blasts a chunk out of Lawrence's thick sort of plant hide, and it goes flying off into the water. But the second one flies right past. And he's now going to mark down the stairs towards Nug. And that's the end of his turn. All the rest of them are dead. So Myrtle, you are up, and Nug, you'll be next.
Okay, so we're just letting this catch up. Who's not dead? Is it the one in front of Sven, or the guy up on the deck that was shooting at Zilch?
You know what? I missed the one by Sven. So he's
okay, so
going to go.
those two are still alive. Oh no, you didn't do his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just do a quick turn for him. He's just going to try to stab at Sven real quick here with his spear. 5 isn't going to hit. He just got bit by this dire wolf, and he's going to try to bite him back. And that is a dirty 20, which I assume hits the dire wolf.
Yeah, he was prone though. Is that? I thought just
I mean, he can still. He's got enough move. He can stand back up and do that then.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, that hits.
Okay, perfect. And so you take 2 points of piercing damage as you bit him, and this kind of fishy reptilian sort of thing just bites you back out of just instinct.
Just made a massive mistake, basically.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, he's it's a fight or flight kind of thing. He's not looking too good. He's just fighting for his life, and we'll see how that goes for him. So now, Myrtle, it's your turn.
Okay. If I do like a tuck and roll over to where those other barrels are in the middle of the ship, up closer to the top, would I be able to get a clear view of that guy? Because I assume that Sven is too large and has partial cover again.
Yeah, you could probably, if you went to right below the front mast, you could see. So just to the left of Sven, you could get a view at him there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to just roll there. Do I need to make another stealth in order for it to be sneak attack, or am I still?
Yeah, you would need to stealth again. Now that you've moved, you would need to stealth again.
Okay,
but you
I'm
could
going to stealth
try to
again.
hide behind the mask. Yep.
Okay. All right, so that is 17.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You think you're hidden?
Okay, and then I am going to shoot my short bow at him.
Okay.
That is.
Would you rather shoot an arrow at him or the bow itself? Sorry, I'm just being a dick.
Wow. Semantics, come on. That's 16 to hit.
Yep, 16 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage with sneak attack.
1d4 plus 2 more d6. Okay. So that's
17 damage.
Okay, so as this thing is chomping down on Sven's direwolf form, suddenly, Sven, you feel the bite relax, and it falls over, and you see
Oh no, I was going for the
arrow
guy at the
sticking
top
out.
of the ship.
Oh, at the top. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, 7. That still hits, and you still do the damage. And yeah, it launches into his side, and he feels it. He's looking pretty rough as well. He's taken some hits, and he's got this arrow sticking in his side with the blood gushing out right now. But he's still walking around up there.
Cool. That's the turn.
Okay. Nug, you are up, and Grimdor, you're next.
All right, I will do my bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite. Oops, I don't know why I rolled that. And then I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay.
Let's see. I forget. Oh. Eat.
A 10 does not hit, so you swing with your axe, and this thing, you see its instincts. He's following along with what you're doing, and just dodges right out of the way, and kind of hisses at you. You see his claws, and he's holding this this sword that looks like it's covered in barnacles, and it's wet, but it has like a glistening glow to it as well.
Damn. Okay, I will end my turn.
Okay. Grimdor,
I'm just running and attacking.
running and attacking.
You
Okay,
had
go
your
ahead
chance.
Is that thorn stuff still up, or are people taking damage from that?
Oh, is it if they're in there or if they move?
They move.
I think
while
it's
they're-
like
they move.
if you move
It's
while
just
they're
if
in
they
there,
move.
so it's every for every.
Yeah, so
5
I don't think
feet
anybody
they
else
move in
has
that area.
moved since they've been
Oh,
in.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. By the way, the guy at the top, he has to
Yep.
make a wisdom saving throw to know that the thorns are there. He wouldn't be able to tell unless he beats the wisdom save.
Okay,
He
what's
just
the
knows he's getting
DC?
hurt by something.
Okay, what's the DC?
Spike growth. The DC is. Check against your DC say. Oh, so that'd be mine.
Probably
14.
whatever your spell save is. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
he
14.
he figured it out.
Okay.
Okay, Grimdor, you've run over next to your buddy Nug. Hazelwood's there, Morley's there. There's a whole crew of you surrounding this merman. What
Does
would
that
you
give me
like to do to him?
advantage?
Sadly, no.
Oh.
Not from where any of you are.
Yeah. All right, I rolled already.
Really?
Oh, you did. Okay, 16 hits. Yep.
Oh, nice.
So that is 8 points of slashing damage. Oh, he is just holding on. Anything else? Anything else you can do to him?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Let me just figure out where this thing is in here. Just clicking it off, and I'm gonna hit again.
All right, go for it. $16. Okay, so how do you want to take this guy out?
So I slashed at him once, and I connected. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to cleave his head off, right at his
Okay.
necklace.
Yeah, perfect. So you
I want to try to
run
actually
over and
get the
go ahead.
necklace off of his neck after he dies. Like, can I try to
Okay.
slice his neck off and then take the necklace and be like, nice necklace?
Okay, so you swing with your axe once, and it hits him in the chest, and you still yourself for a second, and you swing again, and the head, it lops it right off, and the head goes flying off into the water, and the body falls flat on the floor, and the shell necklace just kind of tumbles there onto the deck of the ship as blood is gushing out of where his head used to be, right all over Nug's boots.
Oh. I kind of chuck Nug on the arm. Got him.
That was a good one.
It is now Lawrence's turn. He's going to again run over to the other side of the ship to make sure nothing is coming. Actually, he'll go to the back to make sure there's nothing in behind. And he's going to look and see if he can see anything. And he calls back to Morley. And it is now Morley's turn, and he's going to say, "All right, good job, Lawrence. Lawrence says there's nothing else in the back. Any more of these guys anywhere? Just, I think there's somebody up front. Anybody else?" And he's going to climb up to the top of the mast there and take a look around to see if he can see anything off in the distance anywhere. "Looks all good from up here. Just that one guy. Take him out."
We got 2 over here.
"Ah, I couldn't see him. There's that big dog over there." All right. Sven, you are up.
Is he looking really rough?
Okay.
Oh, man.
What are we doing, Sven?
Wow, I just got that joke.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were. Is he looking really rough? Oh, sorry. I thought that was a legitimate
It was
question.
a joke because of the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
They are both, especially the one beside you. He's hanging on by a thread.
Okay, well, I will attack him first. Well, not first. I will just attack him.
Okay.
Try and fuck his day up.
I think you already
18.
have. But
Yeah,
that,
what
yeah.
the fuck is? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you see Sven. Does that kill him?
Oh yeah, it kills him.
Yeah. Okay. You see Sven just ragdoll this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like complete doll ragdoll. Just fucking
Like Hulk whipping Loki around.
like that, but like a dog with like a chew
with a
toy
dog,
that he's
yeah.
really
Okay.
like a dog with a chew toy he's really stoked about, and just like ripping around with it until this thing's just
Yeah, and it just goes limp in your mouth.
Everybody wants to hear.
No.
I hope nobody ever goes limp in my mouth.
Gross.
I hope nobody goes in my mouth. Oh no.
All right,
This is going up
Elidyr.
on the YouTubes forever.
Can I see this guy from like where I am? Or do I have
Yep.
to like move up?
You can see him, but there is a mast and a banister and stuff, and just the angle, because you're lower than where he is, he would have half cover from where you are.
But if I was like,
If you
Nah,
could
I
climb
think-
up
should
to
I
the top of the
roll?
stairs.
yeah, do I have to roll to see the spike stuff?
Yeah, well, you know what? You probably would, because nobody's called out that it's there. So yeah, go ahead and do that. What is it? A wisdom?
I got 24.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You can tell us there.
Alright, so yeah, I'll just get to the edge of it and then fire my longbow.
Yeah, you can do that from the top of the stairs, easy.
Sweet.
Why is he
Yeah,
rolling twice?
19.
19 hits, and that's 10 damage.
Yep.
That, how do you want to take this last guy out?
Okay. Yeah, I just casually run up the stairs after hearing Morley pull out the last guy, and I just like knock an arrow. like fire it straight into his chest.
Okay, so you fire this into his chest, and he looks down at this arrow in his chest, and looks up at you, and like stumbles back, and falls over the railing into the water. And you guys are out of combat.
Aw, snap. I mean, I did try to save them.
Yeah, well, I let up a smoke and yeah, what up?
Okay, so it's a 11:15, guys. We want to call it here and pick up next time with the aftermath of this battle.
Yeah. Why don't we?
That sounds good.
That
sounds good to me.
like a great idea. Quick question: did I pick up the necklace before we go?
Sure.
Yes. All right, guys. All right, Ty,
All right, folks.
take us out, buddy.
All right. Thank you for watching another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice.
Okay, bye.